Hello and welcome to a slightly different episode of Heather and Hops. My name is Kat or Catherine and I'm a knitter based in Hertfordshire. Generally my podcast episodes, so to speak, share my journey into the knitting world and the things that I create. Today, as the video might suggest, the title, I'm pointing at it, it's not here yet, we're going to be going through a few of the movements that I like to do both throughout the day when I'm knitting or in the evening when I'm knitting, or as a collection of movements together. So these are movements that I do myself and they are just a bit of an inspiration / guide to things that you can do to ensure that you are keeping your wrists moving in a way that will hopefully mean you can knit for a lot longer, both in life and in the long blips of life. I'm going to take this off just because I will get warm. I warm up very quickly with some of these movements, and I'm not sure how much of that is to do with my constant raised body temperature because of the illness that I have, but it does. So we're going to do some movements for the hands, wrists, shoulders, and a little bit for the neck. These movements can all be done seated. I've taken to the sofa. They could be done on the yoga mat, but yogi's choice here, or knitter's choice, so to speak. Seated is fantastic. It means that you can do these literally at the drop of a hat whenever you start to feel yourself sinking too much into a repetitive movement, so to speak. And also a helpful reminder, I know we probably don't need it, but sometimes it is good to hear. Don't forget to drink water. Keep the joints lubricated as often as you can, even if that means popping on a timer. And you have to forgive me. Keep looking down, and it's just because I can see the camera here, and I keep noticing myself moving and thinking, silly. Anyway, we're going to start with the hands. So we're going to, as we can, synchronise the breath with the movement, but you don't have to. This is just a practice that I'm quite used to. So from at the beginning, we're going to bring the thumb in towards the palm. The palms are facing down, fingertips out long. Bring them in. We're going to open and clasp. It's as simple as that. We're going to go for 15 here. As I said, you can synchronise to the movement. Inhaling as you clasp, exhaling as you release, or start to bring the movement a little bit quicker. Yogi's choice. And to really start to feel the heat, warm up the shoulders and things, you can inhale, bring the palms all the way up and repeat the movement. If this is too much, bring the palms back down. Trying to keep length through the body here, so the crown of the head's reaching up, but the shoulders aren't raising too much towards the ears. You want them a little bit relaxed. 3 more. And in front. From here, we're going to inhale, bring the palms all the way up, the fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. The elbows and the wrists stay in line with the shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. I like to repeat most of these movements, choosing a number to go to. So it might be 10, it might be 15, it might be 20. That's completely up to you, but I do like to have sort of a rhythm to go to, 10 breaths here or 15 breaths there. And 2 more. Up and down. It's a bit like good toes and naughty toes if you were to do ballet. From here, you're going to bring the right palm up, fingertips towards the ceiling. I'm just going to use the left palm to press it in towards it. Again, the wrists and the elbows in line with the shoulders. Slow the breath if you can. Be conscious with the breathing. And bring it down. And again, the palms coming towards you, fingertips towards the floor this time. Palm pressing in. If it gets too much, ease off or let go. But come to where it feels good for you. Again, opposite side. We are always trying to provide balance to the body. So whatever movements you do on one side, try and get to the point where you're doing the same on the opposite side. And bring it down. From here we bring the palms in towards one another, really press them in. I like to press the thumb in towards the sternum. Shoulders are down away from the ears. You can shake the head yes and no to check. The belly button is tucked in towards the spine, so you get a nice lift. Think of the heart slightly moving forward. Press the fingers in towards one another. The fingers can be close together. I like to also practice with the fingers spread, really pressing them into one another. So you're working against yourself. I also recommend closing your eyes or trying to look at something in the distance every now and then. As often as you can remember to when you're knitting. It can be easy to either watch the television or watch your knitting. I do think it's very important to give your eyes a rest too. So from here we're going to interlock the fingers. Press them away from you as far forward as you can. Sometimes it feels nice to do a gentle little roll. So you curve into the spine, reach as far away as you can from you with the fingers, the belly button tucked in towards the chest. Inhale back. You're going to reach the fingertips away. Inhale, lift the hands all the way up over the head. Exhale, release them down. Sorry, little Audrey, I won't disrupt you. Inhale, interlock the fingers at the heart center. Exhale, press them away. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale down. Start to move with your breath. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. You can do this as slowly or quickly as you want. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Is that enough for now? Reaching the fingertips out in front of you again. You're going to make that tight fist so the thumb comes in, fingertips around, simply keeping the shoulders, elbows and wrists neatly in one line. We're just going to take circles with the wrists. And since how we've gone for about 15, we're going to do the same number now. About 5 more. And once we've hit our 5, we're going to take it in the opposite direction. Trying to keep the elbows nice and still. Big circles with the wrists. So we're going to come into the heart center, and I always struggle to describe this. It's almost like you're opening a book, folding it out on itself, closing it back up and bringing it back. So keeping the elbows out to the side, rolling the wrists around each other. I really like this movement. I like it when it gets to this point, because if you're open like this, it almost looks like a flower. And I take it in the opposite direction, rolling the wrists around one another. Again, you can synchronize with your breath. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you come down. We're going to interlock the wrists this time. The palms stay touching. Elbows relaxed down by the side. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears too. I like to really let go of my body. I'm quite happy to give it a little shake. And from here we're going to draw a figure 8. So we're going to go all the way down and draw a figure 8 with the knuckles. Very simple movement. Try and keep nice and loosey-goosey. And again, once you've done 15 in one direction, see if you can't reverse the move. And I keep referring to 15 just because that's the number that I like to go to. but you could just do 5, you could do 10. It's the yogi's choice. Oh, who's that little one? Right. And for a little bit more towards the shoulders now, we're going to extend the arms long once more. Fingertips reaching as far away from you as you can. Keeping the elbows where they are as much as you can. You're going to inhale, bring the fingertips all the way up to touch the shoulders. Exhale to release. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling to release. We won't, well, we can do 15 here, but again, yogi's choice. This builds heat quite quickly for me. It should feel like you're working against yourself. Okay, this movement. Go for 2 more. Inhaling in. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale, bring in the good. Exhale, let it go. So inhale on this one, we're going to keep the fingertips up on the shoulders. The elbows are going to come closer together, draw big circles all the way down and round. Inhale as you come all the way up. Exhale down. Be as gentle as you can while making the movement as big as you can. If it's too much, let it go. Do a couple, and come back, do a couple more. So it's all about what feels good for you. Now we're going to take it around. Next time the elbows come together, in the opposite direction. What do you think, little Audrey? Do you like it? Yeah. Gently relax, let everything go. Again, coming back to center. The palms can rest either on the knees or in the lap. I like to go for the knees. You can take a mudra if you want, if that's in the practice that you do. Really allow the body to grow quite tall and long. The shoulders are away from the ears. The eyes can close if you want them to. And we're just going to take yes and no movements with the head. So bringing the gaze over towards the right as you inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhaling over to the left. Exhaling back to center. To the right. To the left. Inhale to center. Inhale, open the eyes. Take the gaze towards the ceiling. We're not putting our neck out, just lifting all the way up. Exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest. The gaze comes down towards the floor. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, chin in towards the chest. You can do these movements as much as you want. Taking the palms nice and wide as long as you can. Fingertips can be tented, so it's almost like you've got cupcakes underneath the palms. Wouldn't that be nice? Can we go and get me some cupcakes, Audrey? Actually, we have cinnamon donuts because I was meant to make sourdough crumpets and I got excited. So we're going to lengthen the fingertips as long as you can out to the side in line with the hips. Take a deep inhale. Keep it the left ear towards the left shoulder. Keeping the fingertips nice and long, the belly buttons pressing in towards the spine still. Inhaling to center. Exhaling right ear towards right shoulder. Inhaling up. Exhaling left. Inhaling up. Exhaling right. Inhaling back to center. Bring the arms in. Shake anything out if you need to. this is a great opportunity, once you've done these movements, to acknowledge the difference in your body, notice what feels better, what feels looser, what feels warmer. Acknowledge improvements or difficulties so that you can keep coming back to it, either with motivation because you already notice how much it feels better from practicing and moving, or what you can improve on and where you can be practicing. Yeah, I hope you have found this useful, a little bit inspiring to maybe build upon your own practice, add into your own practice, or start your own practice. If there's any types of videos you would like to see, please let me know. I'm hoping to record some more seated ones, a couple of full yoga practices. I have a couple already and they are already online, but I've learned a few things about technology so they can be a lot better. So I'm hoping to do fresh ones for you, and I'm also hoping to do a couple of laying down on our backs because I think it's fun. It's also amazing what you can achieve laying down, and it can be often overlooked. So, like I said, I hope you found this a little bit useful. I hope that it means that you can knit for a little bit longer, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Oh, Audrey, I didn't talk about what I was wearing. Did I? So, I did forget to mention, today I am wearing my Secret Little Prop by Jessie May, who is amazing, a very inclusive designer. I won't go on about this too much because I feel like I might in a future episode which will be more this orientated. This is a free pattern she released in light of the pandemic, and I have already knitted myself 3 because not only have I been wearing it around the house, practicing yoga, I've also worn it for bed, and it is great as an undergarment or as a top. I can't recommend it enough. This is knitted using the colourway Okanami in a high twist BFL by Tune Fibre for the dark blue, and the rest is in my own colour, which was inspired by the character Ford from Critical Role. I have 1 skein of this, and I'm either going to do a giveaway or knit myself something else. I'm yet to decide. Anyway, I hope to speak to you again very soon. I hope you're all safe and looking after one another. I'm putting this out there with love and light. Thank you so much for joining us.